next here we're going to do the exploring the respiratory system. This is part 1, composition of exhaled air. So we're going to compare the air that's here in the room, both temperature-wise and moisture-wise, and something else. And so we're going to start off looking at temperature. So right now the thermometer is showing room temperature. Next, I am going to stick this in my mouth, but not touch any parts of my mouth, and I cleaned it. And I'm going to exhale or breathe out a few times, and we're going to see what happens to temperature. All right? All right, so if we zoom in there, you can see that the temperature has gone up. It looks like maybe 23. Indicating that the air that I'm breathing out is, of course, warmer than the air that I was breathing in. So for the next part, we're going to take a look at what kind of water content we have in exhaled air. And so for this part, I'm going to use this piece of glass. And so you can see that right now there is no water vapor or condensation on this piece of glass as it's here in the room. So next I'm going to blow on it, and we're going to see what happens. And so as you can tell, there is condensation occurring because my breath is both warmer and contains moisture, and so it hits the cold glass and we see the water vapor condense out. The third part of this experiment, we are going to investigate something else that's in my breath that I'm breathing out. And so for this, we're going to use lime water, which is in this bottle here. And so you can see it's semi-clear. It's pretty clear. And I'm going to pour about 150 ml. At least I need enough for this longer glass straw to be able to be fully immersed into the solution. And so then I put the stopper on, make sure I get a good seal, and check that this longer glass straw is down into the lime water. Then next, what we're going to do is I am going to put this straw, because this is where I'm going to put my mouth or lips on, and I am going to suck in air into my lungs, and that will force air to flow from the room into the longer straw. So we're going to get room air into the lime water, and then we're making sure that I'm not breathing in any of the, or sucking in any of the fluid, because that straw is much shorter. All right, and so after that, we're going to switch the straw over here, and then the second part, I'm going to blow my breath into the lime water, and we're going to see what happens. All right, so let's start with getting room air into the lime water. So I'm just sucking on this. And as you can see, there is nothing really happening. The lime water is still clear. So next, I am going to switch to the other straw here, and for this part, I'm going to blow my breath into the water, and let's see what happens. Here you can clearly see that the lime water has turned cloudy, and it's now up to you to read in your manual. There's a chemical reaction formula there, and then combine that with thinking about what is it in my breath that I'm breathing out that's part of that chemical formula that can cause this lime water to get cloudy. Or in other words, obviously we're forming a precipitate, more cloudy particle that is making this a little bit cloudy.